Investigating a deadly shooting involving a Metro officer.
They say it all started with a disturbance call near Tropicana and Rainbow. Action News reporter Marissa Kinniston is live on the scene for us tonight. Marissa.
I was able to talk with some neighbors out here on the scene a little bit earlier today. Many said they had experienced an increase in crime in the neighborhood. Some believe it was all this same suspect.
My wife had told me she had heard several gunshots.
Bob Norby says he was shocked when this morning his street became a crime scene. One of Norby's neighbors had been vandalized.
His window in his residence had been broken, and that the suspect, he believed, was a next-door neighbor.
But the suspect,
He was living with his mother.
Had been causing trouble in this neighborhood,
Puncturing their tires and vandalizing their home.
for quite some time.
There was a whole bunch of break-ins in this neighborhood.
And Metro officials confirm they were no stranger to this suspect.
Now, they're familiar with this residence. Officers have been dispatched to this home on a number of occasions. They've had interaction with this family in the past.
Around 9 this morning, officials arrived at this neighborhood. After a busy morning of violent calls, they thought this one would be a routine disturbance call.
You can imagine that a broken window probably doesn't have the same level of priority as a robbery or some other level of violence.
But this call wasn't routine. After entering the home,
Received permission to go in.
they searched for the suspected vandal.
When they came to a closet, they opened up the closet, and the suspect lunged at the officers with at least one sharp object.
That's when officers pulled their weapons.
The officers discharged their duty weapons at the subject to stop the threat.
The suspect was immediately taken to the hospital,
and has since been pronounced deceased.
and neighbors here were left shocked.
Surprised that it escalated to this point.
I'm very shocked. This neighborhood used to be a really good neighborhood, and now there's a whole bunch of crazy activity so far.
Investigators are still on scene here this afternoon, gathering even more evidence. Reporting live from the scene, Marissa Kinniston, Channel 13 Action News.
All right, thank you, Marissa.